I got this idea for like a horror movie. So like you see a bloke, he's listening to the Wolfie tones on like YouTube. It's like some say the devil is dead and buried in Killarney. Then it pauses. You know, he goes, Killarney. I live in Killarney. Then like clicks it again. Oh, say he rolls again. Oh, say he rolls again. And you flick forward like 28 days later. He's kicking a soccer ball around with the boys at the park. He's like, Killarney. He just hits the ground with his heel. Sees a bit of a bone and he starts digging. He sees a rock and it's a bit green, like uranium, but he doesn't know, and he chucks it at the body. They go home. They're all sitting down there. Got the voodoo out of the devil. They're all making jokes about, summoning the devil. They do a bit of black magic, and they still got a bit of the rock in his pocket. So he chucks the rock in the boiler, and then YouTube turns on, and it goes, "I'll say he rolls again. I'll say he rolls again." Then you see like a half rejuvenated, like satanic sort of zombie comes in, and then the horror series starts. They start arguing whose fault was it? It's your fault, our friend is dead. You summon the devil, you bring him back, all this sort of stuff. And they start networking. Goes to the PM, he goes, it's time. He has to like release to the public there's been, paranormal activity, black magic, Satanism cults around the northern beaches, especially in areas like Killarney. They're bringing in the military and all this sort of stuff. As the murders and the horror progress, the guy starts rejuvenating more and starts looking like a normal person. Like me. It's not fat, but like a normal person. And he's just walking down the street, and the head of the police has just briefed, the public about this monster, this massive serial killer. And he shakes the guy's hand. He goes, "I really appreciate the work you're doing, for the community." And he goes, "Sir, I admire everyone in the public who appreciates us men and women in emergency services doing the right thing by the public. We're going to get this guy one day." And he walks off, never thinks into it. Then he starts figuring out, what does this guy look like? He's rejuvenating. This monster is now looking normal. Has a flashback to it. The cop is the one who grabs him off the street, like torture scene, all this sort of stuff. But then he slices his hand on the knife and the blood goes in him. Then the blood turns the cop into the monster. And then he's the one doing the killing. And you have the kid going like, "I wish I could turn back time. I didn't know this would happen. I didn't know." And the cop goes there and goes, "All right, boys, look, it's time to move on. What happened, happened." And then the biggest crime scene happens then. And then they kill the cop, which essentially kills the devil. And they say all together, and the devil was killed. And we all move on again. I'm actually going to start this. I'm thinking writing a script, everything. I think it'd be really interesting. But I'll chuck in a bit like a few comical things, like a bit of banter, but like full serious. Like it's a normal environment, but it progresses into horror. And I don't want people to like get like emotional. I want them to feel like they're in the movie and fucking cry how scary this shit will be. You know what I mean? Like they walk outside, they start seeing shadows, movements, hearing shit. Like, yeah, 'cause it's just a fucking movie. It's just a fucking movie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call it Ryan. Some say the devil is dead. Hashtag all say he rose again. I'll base on myself. I'll be the devil that's got little ears and shit. Like get teeth like a vampire. I think it'll be a really good series. Though, really interesting, eh?